so hard not to flash.
Functions is kind of similar to last game for Weibo, right? Because they don't really have any real hard engage. You throw out the Malco element, but that's about it. Yeah, Chris stepped up so early and took so much damage from the VLG bot lane. The Shy should live, but we'll see.
The Shy just got solo killed for first blood. Mark, they're gonna follow it up with a stolen Maokai ulti as Shun's ready to engage with a ball breaker. Everfrost locks him down. BLG's coming to town. The turret might get one back, but not quite yet. They almost get Shun away, but they'll trade it for Xiaohu. Not nearly dead too. Xiaohu's got no HP. Infernal Soul to BLG. Flash over the wall from Elf. A rampage for the Baron.
The siege, it might be broken though, unless Ben can make it happen.
The Shy here with the front line, locked down. Sterix keeps him alive for an extra second. He's still trying to walk away, but Ben gets him. Counter-strike, flash forward into the double kill. Light tries to run away, but Ben is not done yet. Counter-strike still ready to go. He jumps back into the triple kill. ELG, as they'll be able to force the retreat from BLG, if only for a moment. Elf and Shun stepping out of the way of the laser as Elf tries to escape the Shy, but the Q3 Gore Drinker gets him kill credit going over to Weiwei. That's a big shutdown as Ben falls too. It's two dead on the side of BLG, and Weibo might have found their chance. Ballbreaker to disengage, on trying to escape from the Aatrox, but the Infernal Chains bring the pain. Will spend as much of their time as he can, counter-strike to buy some time, while the rest of the team goes after the Elder. Ben, with his Zhonya's hourglass to escape the ace in the hole. Weiwei's trying to go in and steal away the Elder Drake. They're gonna kill him instead. Shun goes on a rampage, killing him. It's traded back away from Ben when the Elder goes over the remaining 4 players of BLG. It is a 4v4 for the next 45 seconds as Weibo will head back into the base and BLG continue to push.
But it's the Elder Dragon, and you've got the opportunity there for PLG because that Nexus turn is so low. They can actually look to push forward on this. That play from Bin might have dragged Weibo away from the win con.
Laser fired off. They're trying to buy enough time to survive here. That Elder Drake is so ferocious. Light takes a little bit of damage. The arrow spam's gonna come through. Maokai ulti lands. The Shy's your first target. Sterix ain't gonna save him. The Elder Dragon finds its first victim. Shurima Shuffle won't do it anyway. BLG will find the win, find the Nexus, and find their first team of the series.
BLG battling crazy. It's like,
I couldn't really tell how many times I've seen play Akali. He has 4 total games in Akali over his entire career.
Drake started up, a little bit of poke coming out as On loses half HP. Yagao posing a threat here from the side, wants to try to distract him long enough here for the Drake to be claimed by the rest of the team, but Shun's finally going to be killed. Weiwei's in the pit, Light kills off Shun. The Drake will be claimed by Weibo, and the fight's still going. Ben wants to fight back, but he ain't going to find anybody here just yet. Ocean Drake over to Weibo finally, as Weiwei goes in for the tackle onto On, but he won't get him as he goes back over the wall, and now Yagao having to run from the Shy. It's a 12-gauge goodbye. The kill off the BLG 80 carry. But remember that Ben's still dead for another 10 seconds. Enchanted Crystal Arrow is found. Yagao, the follow-up CC, scatter the weak. And Yagao is the one who eats another faceful.
Trying to take the tier 1 on boss, and now they need to try and defend the tier 2, but it's gone.
here's the TP though. This is going to be the final fight, I think, potentially.
All right, Yagao needs to find a massive angle here as immediately it's Light getting engaged over the Mai ulti, followed up from the damage with Yagao. Weiwei now trying to get away, but Ben leads the charge here with the Aatrox. Shun can't keep chasing any further. Chris trying to escape the Akali, but he can't do it quite yet. Ben has no damage, has no chance. Control over the bot side, River for Weibo. Control over the Drake for Weibo. Yagao and On trying to come in as Shun's gonna be stopped. The steadfast presence, they knock him right back in the pit. Ben's been killed by Chris off the left. The Shy goes in. On gets saved for a moment, but now Elf can pay the price. The Shy continuing to chase with Weiwei right behind him as Yagao into the back looking for Light, but the Akali has no damage. He can't get the assassination. It's the Drake. It's 2 kills. A TP up in the base. They do not want to stop yet. The 2-man TP. On should drop here. Ration of BLG. Weibo move on to match point. Aru does, and we are going the distance. It's time for game 5.
There was no other way for the Shy though. The Shy said in interviews that the only time I pick tank tops is when I trust my team.
He just flashed on his ear.
Left to work with. Now hold on, Xiaohu in some trouble here. Gets stunned up. Yagao following up with the damage, and now the chase gets paid its first blood over Yagao. Meanwhile, back in the bottom lane, the 2v2 breaks out. On's in some trouble. So much damage pours in, and Light pierces his heart. Further facilitate those dives, and here they go. On throws out the binding, but it's not going to be enough just yet. Elk uses the cleanse, but he's not the target just yet. On having a flash, but he still dies. Elk's going to be hunted down, and Light gets a double kill. But BLG for the rest of it. You still don't have the fully corrals Jace. Lux Laser flies out and finds light, but that's it. Sejuani ultimate goes right between two. As now the Maokai ulti's waiting for the counterattack, and Bin TP's into the middle. The Shy's not gonna find his engage here yet. Hostile takeover hits the Cassante, and meanwhile the Ornhorn flies up to the top. Binding almost finds light, but not quite yet. The Shy's here, tanking up in the front, but he's gonna die. Elf gets the kill, and the Shuffle tries to buy a little bit more time. Chris is gonna be shot through the head as On kites light away. A double kill back over to Elk, and now it's BLG crushing Weibo. Yagao with an accelerating shock blast, and he'll cut down the tree. Xiao Hu at least takes Bin, and he might get a second. The Emperor of Shurima will die before the third as Elk Weibo still facing down a difficult situation. Way on low health. Chris still at about half. Some ulti still spent. Light does not have Kalista ulti ready to use here in this fight. Weiwei's gonna get jumped on. Bin goes in. He's all out. He takes the enemy jungler away back up the wall, but he escapes into the sun disc. The Lux ulti comes from the top, and Bin is unstoppable. But what about the fight back in the Drake pit? The handshake under Shun, who flashes away to stay alive. The Dragon is secured. It's stolen away. Kalista of Light manages to steal the soul as Yagao wants to turn. And Yagao with a counter punch. BLG 3v5. It would take more than a miracle to hold him off here. Bin with a handshake back into the team. He's not going to live through this one. Xiao Hu throws out their soldiers, and Yagao loses Guardian Angel. Bin trying to find a little bit of damage on the Shy, but it ain't going to be